vinyl I've been collecting.
As you can see, we have a mission already. Welcome back, folks. Dread Zone Diaries, Episode 2. And I'm stoked. I discovered just yesterday that somebody started playing State of Decay 2 just because of my little video. How lame are they? Anyway. Alright, let's figure out what we were doing here. I'm clearly running around with an injured survivor. Oh, right, so we need materials to start building our garden, which I have not gotten yet. Alright, let's switch to somebody. Oh, and Gina is the one with the quest, I think, for the, record player.
I can't forget about this. Huh.
So let's give this a go as well. Let's find out where the mission takes us. Okay, it's a bit of a drive, but that's alright. Let's see. Everybody's hurt. Yeah, this is the trouble with playing Dread Zone. Injuries take a while to heal, especially if your infirmary has not been upgraded to level 2 yet, and ours has not. So, we need some chemicals as well. Let's remind ourselves what we're carrying and what we have in terms of equipment. Oh yeah, so maybe we could use some gas. Don't have any gas free, so we'll have to take it out of our gas storage, which doesn't help. 2 gas per can is a steep price to pay. Alright, so we're going to head in the direction of the record store. Wow, not the record store. The Tartan Mart, where the record player is supposed to be. And gee, look at that. Our truck is pretty injured. Pretty damaged. And it has no door, because I just tried to open the door to kill the zombie, and there was no door there. Oh, goodness. Alright, we're going to stop and fix that. Now, rule number 1. As soon as you stop a vehicle, zombies converge. And we get injured. Awesome. Well, that didn't take long, hey? And yeah, the smart people in the audience might think, why didn't you use your crossbow? Typically when they're at that close range, it can be hard to get a bead on their head. That's my answer. It has nothing to do with me not thinking of it.
I don't like saying this, but I am sick of that fucker's bullshit.
Yeah, me too.
I'm still here. Die mad about it.
Hey, there's a car down there. Interesting. Let's take a look. Well, it went from fully functional to mostly destroyed, but you can see, though, as they're approaching, headshots get hard, right? With the crossbow. With a gun, too, honestly.
Finish it off.
I usually find it better just to go in for the kill. And sometimes you spend too much time reloading the crossbow. And you're tempted to wait for it, and then zombies are all over you. So that's a bad idea too. Alright, well, it's good to know this car is here, because this is one of the speedier cars, which will probably be nice to have later on. Unfortunately, nothing in the trunk.
Better shoot that loader before it's close enough to poison me.
Get some extra influence for the bloater, so always worth taking out if you can. And yes, I'm probably leaving a crossbow bolt behind, but I have no interest in waiting. Whoa, this is what we call bad driving. Waiting for the smoke to clear. Usually a good idea to try to thin out herds. I mean, that wasn't a full-on horde, but those turn into hordes if you leave them alone for too long. Alright, since we are right beside this little military stop, there's a bug in the game sometimes. After you have tried to do, you hit Z to do a fatal blow to a downed zombie, and sometimes it locks up in that mode, and then when you click you can't actually swing your weapon, and you have to hit Z again to get out of that. That's what just happened there. I tried to swing, it didn't respond, I got hurt. Alright, we'll see if I can manage to do this without any of these guys coming after me. Anyway, yeah, military checkpoint, always worth searching, especially when you're low on really effective weapons, or in this case, parts. Can often find explosives here too, though, which is handy. We did not. Oh well. Got some ammo. That'll do for the moment. I need one of those "How's my driving" stickers. Alright. Just up here, there's a bit of a turnoff right here for a base that you can take over later in the game. I'm just swinging close to it so it can be on the map. It helps for being able to check later what exactly you need to take it over.
Hang in there.
Alright, this is the tartan mart. And it appears to have a few people. Well, not really people per se. Yeah, it's got a few too many zombies in it. Wow. Okay. I already need to repair the truck. That is horrible. And one might argue that I'm not playing the game well.
That's good. No more zombies.
But I was gonna say, I could have sworn I saw a guy standing there. Alright, what does Deshaun need? Help him get back home. Because the music collection is no longer here.
Might just get through this shit.
That's just awesome. Alright, well, while we're here, let's search. Clear out everything we can. And maybe fix the truck again. Jeez. That was all my fault, I know, but still. Did not last long, did it? One thing about this particular tartan mart, I usually like turning it into an outpost. It's fairly central on the map, which means it's a handy place to stop by and unload stuff So let's just take a look here. We have no outposts. We have influence enough to get one. Let's do it. So when we claim this outpost, what it does is it starts giving us a food supply, 1 food a day. And when we stop at this outpost, we can switch characters and we can access our supply locker, which means we can drop stuff off and pick stuff up. The only thing you can't do is put your rucksacks into the outpost. You have to get back to your home base for that.
Outpost secure and ready to go.
But as you can see, now I can grab any equipment I want from home base and we are ready to go. Oh, the other thing you can't do is repair your weapons. So, do we have any weak painkillers? No. Well, I'm gonna use some anyway here. Okay, off we go. You'll also note, there's a little truck over there too. So on the map you can see it's got a little safe zone around it. Swarms of zombies are less likely to come wandering through the safe area into the outpost. Alright, so we gotta get them down there. Okay. And this, folks, is how you make friends and influence people, by helping them out with their problems. Alright, where are we going here?
Go! Go, go, go!
Fighting.
All clear? All clear. Alright, let's get him over to his buddies.
You're home safe. Yeah, I'm a superhero. No problem.
And then we clear the place out.
The importance of music. Good to meet someone who does.
Yeah, I don't know about the importance of music, but I do know the importance of looting your allies' bases. Okay. What else do we have? Electronics. Aha! And wits are up. Whoops. So, we can increase stealth, which reduces my visibility to enemies, lets me sneak more quickly, or I can increase my carrying capacity. In this case, I'm going to get somebody who's stealthy. It does make a huge difference to the speed you can move while sneaking, but it reduces your endurance while you're doing it, if I remember correctly. Ah, handgun. That's always handy. Collection of board games. That'll help raise morale at home, because we are a board gaming nation. At least in my house. And a chemistry textbook. Oh, I have no room for it. Okay, I'm going to drop something in the truck and come back for that. Chemistry is useful. Lets you make explosives later in the game. And I do not I was trying to jump over the railing there. I don't recall whether any of my players started with chemistry, but either way, we'll take it.
Ah, good to see you. Want to chill a bit?
Alright. While we're in the neighborhood, we may as well check out this garage as well.
Hey, no zombies here.
Could be that we'll get some building materials. Perfect. Okay, I think the truck's fully loaded, so we're basically just heading back to base at this point. Well, we'll head to our outpost. Alright. And there's a Juggernaut over there that we do not want to mess with. Typically what happens with those things is they like to hang out in a certain area. And that certain area is always beside something I want to go to fairly often, like say allies, and then they get in your way. The good thing about him being near the allies, though, is if you can lure him close to the allied base, they'll do half the work taking him out. And that's always handy. One thing to note about these pickups, they're good because they carry a fair bit. 4 passengers. They guzzle the gas. What I would really like to find is a Brogan, which is a little hatchback. Great carrying capacity. Moves pretty quick. Good on gas. Alright, let's unload some of this stuff.
That's a lot of stuff.
There we go. So we got some materials. We're pretty close to being able to build our garden. I haven't found any chemicals, but I haven't really been searching in areas that would necessarily have chemicals either. Alright, let's see if there's anything in the truck here. Okay. Nothing that I need to leave in the truck, that's for sure. Does it have gas? It's got a little bit of gas. Alright, it's right beside the outpost, so typically speaking, I'll just leave it there. Normally,
Anybody? I really need some help here.
what I like to do with vehicles that are just sitting around is I like to leave a gas can in them. That way, if something tragic happens, like, I don't know, I lose the vehicle I'm driving somehow, I can go to where I know there is a vehicle, and that vehicle will be operational. It's just a good habit to get into.
Hey, not bad.
Because I will tell you many times I have had a vehicle explode on me unexpectedly. I mean, usually my fault, but, you know. Oh, look at this.
That's pretty heavy.
Materials and gas. That is nice. They get tired out faster when they're carrying a lot, which just makes sense, honestly. But it's nice that the game takes those things into account. Alright. Back we go for the rest of it. What that also means is if you're carrying a really heavy
A lot
load,
of stuff.
you don't want to be running away from zombies because, frankly, you'll get tired, they'll catch up, it's not going to be pretty. You won't have any energy left to fight. Bad, bad. Hey, chemicals. Perfect. Only 4. I don't know if we have any at base, so we might or might not have 5. Either way. Toss them in here. Ah, 7 chemicals. So that means that we can upgrade the infirmary. And I'm going to go ahead and do that now. That leaves us with 2 materials. You don't want to get down to 0 materials because then the condition of your facility starts to degrade. You need some materials for the upkeep. But I know I have materials. Bringing them home, so we'll be just fine. And there's a horde right there. How handy. Okay, while I wait for that horde to clear out, let's just hop over here and see if there's anything in these trunks. Never hurts to take a look at the broken out down vehicles that are lying all over the place. Aha, some good weapons. Alright. Well, we have to drive beside the horde, but that'll be okay. The other thing about the trucks is they don't accelerate very quickly, and their top speed is not all that high. They're steady eddies, really, once you get them going, but they're not good for any kind of quick maneuvering. And you don't really want to come to a complete stop in the middle of a horde, because getting going again is not speedy. I'm going to make a little pit stop since I've got a repair kit on me and I found another one not too long ago there. There's a lot of zombies lying around. I would like to just stop and repair this car so that it is ready to go. Uh-oh. Okay, that was the problem again where it won't swing the weapon because it's locked into some kind of odd I'm trying to do something else state. Alright, just gonna get some target practice. I do not like having that big a mass of zombies that close to the thing I'm trying to do. I should let her reload it. Alright. And we'll gas it up so it'll be ready to go. Now the only other thing I have to do is remember that it's sitting in the middle of the road here and not slam into it next time I drive through. Which is a pretty good point, honestly. Whoops, that was a miss. How did I miss that, right?
You can help us out over here?
Okay, so we're just going to reposition this thing a little bit. Good. Alright, sounds like we have a few missions here, including a survivor in trouble. Oh, jeez.
I'm glad you get here soon, okay?
Right back by the outpost. I heard that come up when I was wandering around over there, but apparently... Oh, and these guys want ammo, right? Do I have ammo on me? Because if I do, we'll just take it right over there. I do. Alright. Let's do that. Now, last time I did this, I did a horrible job of turning around, and we did a whole lot of damage to the truck. This time, I'm going to be a little better at it. Look at that. And the truck just ran out of gas, which was really bad timing. So this is where we get some exercise.
I need a break.
Wow. Okay. I'm amazed it's gone that well. I was not expecting it to. Okay. That was dumb, not paying attention to my own gas level. But you see, when you run out of gas, you just coast to a stop. Sometimes that's no big deal. Sometimes you're right in the middle of a lot of zombies.
Have I got an offer for you, my friend?
Frankly, ooh, World War II weapons dealer. They just added a new patch which has World War II weapons in it, and that is interesting. I don't know if I really need any of them, but yeah, most often you do end up rolling to a stop in the middle of a bunch of zombies, because they are just everywhere. Anyway, let's get this ammo over to our allies. Knowing the maps in this game does really help. I remember when I first started playing, I was mostly lost most of the time. But now I even know the shortcuts that I want to use. Ah, goodness. Alright. What happened there? Ah, again! I hit the Z key to kill the zombie, but the zombie was already dead, and then it locks up and I can't swing. It is so annoying. And a good way to get killed, if I'm honest with you. Okay. Let's grab the ammo and give it to our friends. Wherever they are. Is it Brady that? No. The guy that you have to give it to always ends up running away. It is so annoying.
Good to see you alive, buddy. Come in.
Alright, so they are now giving us neighborhood watch. Once you get enough influence with a certain group, they become your allies and they give you a bonus of some kind. In this case, they're helping to reduce threat, which is basically this little meter here. How likely is it that you're going to get attacked at your base? So threat reduction can be a very handy thing. And while we're here, see if we can get some more building materials.
Well, beggars can't be choosers.
Oh, check it out. A hand drill press, which is a nice way to improve the efficiency of your workshop without power. You can also get a skill saw, but of course it requires power. There's a few other mods too that'll help out along the way, but that's a good find. Okay, what else is going on? Trader, Life of Luxury, and the Wandering Trader's just down there. Oh, well, he's awfully close. Let's go take a look. I used to not really spend a lot of time hunting down the traders. It seemed like just one more thing to do when you've got a lot of different things to do in this game. But I will say that sometimes it is more than worth the effort, because they will have something that you are not going to find otherwise, or you're unlikely to find otherwise anyway.
That's not good.
And those things will really help. Notice I haven't been recovering a lot of crossbow bolts. Of course, the issue with that is that they travel a long way, right? And finding them can sometimes be a challenge. Sometimes. Most times. Alright, if I don't attract these guys, I'll be happy and surprised all at the same time. Oh yeah, let's do that new stealth thing. See? Here we are being stealthy. Here we are moving quickly stealthy, but you can see the endurance goes down. But it is a handy ability, because moving stealthily all the time is, I forgot to put that in the truck, is a slow way to get around.
Hey, how's it going?
Hey, it's going great.
Hey.
What do you got?
Let's make a deal here.
Oh, jam-packed. Oh, a sniper rifle. Whoop! I accidentally bought a revolver. That was an accident. I didn't mean to do that. I wonder what happens if I... Oh, wow. He's got a lot of influence. Yeah, I can't sell it back at the same amount, so we'll just leave it alone for the moment. Thompson machine gun? Grease gun? Wow. These are cool weapons. Trench gun. That's awesome. Alright, well, for the moment, we just got ourselves a 45 caliber handgun. Whoops. Oh well. Onward. Until we have some silencers and stuff, I'm not going to get too crazy with the guns. Because it's just bad news making that much noise. Alright. Take the overland shortcut here. Whoa! I know there's a way down there that doesn't involve going off a cliff. There we go. So this will get us home a little faster. Oh, and there's a Juggernaut right beside our base. How cool is that, hey? I mean, that is mostly bad news. In case that wasn't clear. Alright, we're... Whoa. And it's coming. We've got to run and hide. I am not cool on this. Okay, I need to repair my weapon. Ever find yourself feeling stressed? Whoa! Here it comes. And it's a plague Juggernaut too, because they all are now. And that's just bad. And I don't think I have anything that will easily defeat this. What we got? Any explosives in the base? Box mine. I can give it a try. I'm not super confident in my ability to put it in a good spot and get it armed. Is he coming up the stairs? He is. Alright, maybe that'll help us. Maybe it'll blow up in my face.
Watch out for that Juggernaut.
Who's to say, eh? Alright, well that's just dumb.
Don't laugh, but I'm starting to think we might just have a future after all.
Oh, yes! I was just gonna say, I'm waiting for it to set off the box mine. Whoops, that was a miss. At which point, I'm gonna be in real trouble. Yeah. Okay, and that's why it's called a plague. Oh, here we go. Woof. Okay. I'm vaguely impressed, but also amazed. Yeah, they do that smash thing, and next thing you know, everything around them has plague. It's horrible. I can't remember if I walked into this with plague or already or what, but jeepers. Alright, I'm grabbing some painkillers. You know what? That's just wasted effort right now. Running low on bolts, of course, because I'm not recovering any most of the time. Oh, and those are... No, those are standard. Alright. Okay, well, mission accomplished. Jeez, that box mine was funny. Oh my lord. Hey, check it out. Got some bolts lying around here. That's pretty cool because I fired enough of them at the guy. Wonder if there's any more. Probably not. Okay, so yeah, you can see he moved the van out of his way. They do that. We want materials in the house. And put these materials here, I think. Take a repair kit out and repair the truck. So that really, as you can see, is the best way to fight a Juggernaut. Pulling it into a base, yours or an allied base, either way, really helps. Oh, hang on. I think I need fuel. Let's see, we could use fuel, we could use medicine. So let's just drop those into the base. I'll take that extra repair kit out. Put it in the truck. Well, you know what? I'm going to hang on to it. No, I'm not going to hang on to it. Switch characters in a minute here. Oh, let's move the van. Now, one thing that I like to do is leave stuff parked here as storage. You can see we've only got 2 parking spots, but if we go get that little car that's all ready to go. Yeah, I agree. It is nice to see I'm still alive. Holy cow. Alright, hero. So once you get enough experience, you become a hero. And you give the group a bonus. In this case, +3 morale. Makes the people look at my situation, and it makes them feel better about themselves. Yeah. That feels like my life. Alright. Anyway. That's a nice that it offsets the -5 morale that she gets personally. Anyway. So those hero bonuses can be really good. This one is fairly minor, all things considered, but they can be much more impressive than that. Okay, how injured is Caleb? 92, that's not so bad. Chris, 104. Kate, 99. Oh yeah, I forgot, she already had a hero bonus as well. Alright, what's his mission going to be? Oh, life of luxury. Yeah, okay. Let's take him out. He's our plumber. I
really don't agree with that plan.
So he's got this personal mission to go check out a home that has a luxury item in it. This is how the game introduces you to the concept of luxury items. These are the luxury items. They have a high trade
Are there
value.
any kind souls out here? I
Take
could
them
really
over
use
to a
an
trader like that World War II guy, and you get high trade value. What I've noticed, though, is that it seems to me, I'm not 100% convinced about this yet, but it seems to me that some traders prefer particular items. You'll go to a particular trader and the alcohol will be 103 influence and the microwave popcorn will be 20. But you go to a different trader and it's different again. So I think that's how it works. But as I say, I haven't completely convinced myself of that. Okay, I'm going to switch out some weaponry here. I feel like I would like that. And he needs some painkillers. He's going to take a repair kit. And he's going to need some gas too. And he's got a 22 caliber pistol. Yeah, 22 caliber pistols are the least noisy. They're still not super in that.
All this noise is gonna bring a lot of zombies.
I didn't mean to upgrade that right away, but okay. I was going for the repair. Alright, can we still build a garden? No. we need more resources. That's okay, having an upgraded workshop is good. Okay, what is going on in the world here? Who is a survivor in need? Oh, that's an odd place for him to be. Alright. You know what? We're going to pop down there. It's going to get dark soon. This may not be the wisest thing I've ever decided to do. Hey, another Juggernaut. Sweet. Oh, and there's a feral over there. That is not good news. Oh, trying to kill a feral one-on-one is possible. Trying to kill them one-on-one in a dread zone is slightly suicidal. Especially with a character who is injured and doesn't have a lot of health or stamina to begin with. Now, if I can get a good headshot on the feral, he's dead. But at this range, that is unlikely. You'll note they like to run a little scouting path every so often. Getting too close to them is not a good idea. Now I'm wishing I had the character who has fast stealth, but I don't. Oh, and there's a horde coming down to meet me. Whew. Good times all around, hey? Okay, well, if we're careful... we should be able to sneak through
Come here,
here.
will you?
Talk to this guy. On the plus side, he's hiding out near some allies, so if things go really south, we can run in there.
Thank God you're here. I was getting worried. Another day, another dollar. About down.
Alright, let's get him to the small farmhouse. I knew it was going to be one of these things where you got to run all over the place. Okay, yeah, that's a ways out. So, the goal is to get over here, pick up the car, and then get all the way over there. I didn't bring any gas though, did I? No, that's dumb. Alright, see what we can do.
People ask me if Red Talon has a plan for rebuilding the rest of the world. One problem at a time, folks. One problem at a time.
It's probably a reasonable philosophy. Now, I do not want to follow that horde too closely. That would just get us killed. Seems like it's going the way I want to go though, so, you know. Maybe I'll swing back around behind it again and...
I see a few of them headed this way.
One thing that I have tried in the past is sneaking up behind a horde and trying to off them one at a time. The problem with that is it doesn't work. Once you down one, the zombies close enough will turn around and look, and then you're in for it. Thought it might be a clever way to take out a horde, but the developers were more clever than me. I guess I shouldn't be surprised, eh?
I guess it's kind of useful.
Okay. This is a good place to loot over here, but we're leaving it alone for now. Where's... ah, there we go. I knew I heard a big horde. Okay, so we'll try to make some good time through the dark here without getting ourselves killed, which is something of an occupational hazard. Pretty sure at some point we'll get into a little bit of a fight, but we mostly just need to head down this road.
Better take out that bloater before he gets close.
What bloater? That's the thing. Sometimes they see things that I don't. I can take out a bloater, but not if I can't see it. Alright, well, let's pretend it isn't there. Sometimes the map shows you stuff that you can't see in the dark. Alright, well, it's behind us now, so... Huh. Just from the sound of it, I would have sworn we had attracted its attention.
They're coming out.
We have a proposition for you. Mind coming over to listen? Hey, neighbors. We're what's left of the old hospital staff. We have medical skills to trade, if you're interested.
Wouldn't let me go over the fence, so I guess I just get to watch him beat on it. That's the one thing about having a another survivor with you. Sometimes they just go herring off to kill something, and you're standing there thinking, what are you doing? I am encouraged. Alright. We made it. Now, this car is going to be faster than the truck, which is nice. But it also will take less damage in general. And it's not super great on gas. Also has a different handling characteristic. That's one thing you learn very quickly when you start driving the cars around in this game. They all handle differently, and it does affect your control. Whoa. I'm mostly trying to get through without slamming into these things, but man.
I think I see the place.
Where is the turn-in for it? Right there. Oh, it's going to be one of these where we got to save the poor soul. And in the process, we're going to get ourselves a little hurt, or a lot hurt. Yeah, a lot hurt, I think, is what we're looking at here. That's too many zombies. That little spin move will clear them off every time. Accelerate backwards. Do a turn, hard turn to spin. And they will get thrown off the vehicle. Well, killed really, but...
Someone's got to still be alive in there, right?
Nope.
That doesn't make a damn bit of sense.
Oh Lord, what's coming? Alright.
Wow. Just... wow.
There's another one somewhere in here. There we go. Another one. Another two. Another 5. I got no idea. Alright. Yeah, let's see. What does this guy do? Cooking. And stuff. Okay. We'll take him.
Gracias.
Doesn't hurt to have more people at this stage.
Follow me back to my base.
Alright. And we will see what we can find in the house while we're here. So you saw my little move back there, running to get back in the car. Believe me, that will save your life so many times. If I had stood and tried to fight those guys, it would not have been pretty.
Not too far from here. Too many zombies, or I would have grabbed it. Meet me if you're interested.
Sounds good to me.
Nothing. Nothing more to do here.
Alright. Whoops, wrong way. Out we go. Oh. Okay, so ready. The other characters are ready to follow up on that record player quest. We're helping the survivor in need. The physicians would like some help. They, of course, are good people to help out, because, you know, physicians, right? Alright, so Caleb's personal goal is still to go check out that one spot for luxury items. Wait. Where's the... Where's the guy that's supposed to be following me right now? I lost him. Just get hung up on something.
An outpost here will really help us fight the fucking zombies.
Sometimes that's what happens. They just get hung up. What's he doing standing there? Come on, dude. Let's go.
Somebody must have cleaned this place out. It's good to see you.
Yeah,
See you around.
he's busy. Busy following me, I hope. Have I mentioned before that there's no bugs in this game? Alright, well, apparently he's just going to stand around doing nothing. So, we're going to head off. Hang on, check the map here. Right, okay. This thing has a little get up and go in the rear tires. It's easy to fishtail. So CJ is not in the car with me. Something magical is going to happen along the way, though. He is either going to... sorry. I just need to figure out where I'm going here. As I was saying, he is either going to just magically appear at some point.
We got a bloater.
Okay. That was a bloater, all right. Jeez. Right. Sometimes they drop from the sky and appear near you. Sometimes when you look at the mini-map, you can see them running... Not the mini-map, the big map. You can see them on the map running toward you. The computer... The game does try to get them...
If that screamer sees me, I'll be ass deep in Zeds.
Oh, jeez. Really? Ah! I was trying to get him before he started the stream. Didn't work, clearly.
Yeah, this dump's gonna have stuff I need.
Alright. I don't really want to get caught by random zombies, so we'll do the room to room here. Just to make sure no more come crashing in while we're searching the place. I was gonna say, I heard another one. Alright, that it?
Dead fuckers.
That is it. So yeah, eventually CJ should catch up to me somehow. It might not be till I get back to base though, and it turns in the quest. I don't know. It seems sometimes random exactly how they reappear.
For me, you shouldn't have.
Well, that's okay. We're gonna find this luxury item. Gonna head back to base, and that'll be the adventure for the day.
I can't fucking believe I found this.
Oh, and I'm out of space. Alright.
Fucking awesome. Ah.
So the next thing we do is fill up the car with stuff so that I can go back and get the rest of the stuff here. I mean, we may as well, right? Maybe we'll get lucky, find some food or something. Food tends to be the thing that's hardest to keep up with. Just because, you know, the more survivors you have, the more you need. The more they eat.
I don't need to look around here anymore.
Alright. All done there. Back to base it is. Although the carport might have some building materials or something useful like that in it. So we'll just take a quick look. Greeting card. Of course I'd never forget your birthday. That's impossible. I know I screwed up, but yeah. I have never noticed the big gas tank here. Apparently it's got nothing in it, but it's interesting. Oh, hang on. Oh yeah, still flashing because of the note. Okay, back to base it is. Oops. I never remember how that road runs. Wow. See, this is the part where the handling characteristic of the car really starts to mess with you. Those fishtails are fun, but a little difficult when you're trying to dodge zombies at the same time. Alright. Now we'll see about this whole CJ thing in a minute here. Ugh, a little more damage than I wanted to take on the car, but okay. Oops. I'm gonna switch to that quest just to make sure it's the active one. You can hear that motor ticking a little bit. That means we need to repair it. I've also noticed, I don't know if any of you have, the quality of the sound has changed. Got a new computer and sound is a little more crisp on this one. Seems like the onboard sound for it might be better than my former computer, which is kind of neat. Alright. Since it's not in a parking spot, we can't automatically move things from it to the base. Like that. But it's easy enough to throw things into the truck and then move everything over. Oh, actually, the new patch, I haven't tried this yet. Let's take a look. The new patch said that if you're at a parking spot, you can now transfer stuff from your own inventory into the base. Look at that, you can. That's handy. Okay, let's get into base and see if CJ quest is
Hey, did you miss me?
fulfilled.
Someone in charge by now?
It is not. What the heck? Maybe I need to get in the house. I don't know. Well, that's just confusing. Usually, the person has popped up by now. Not quite sure what to make of this. Where did we pick him up? Over here? Huh. I don't see anybody running around on the map. Oh, CJ's part of our... Well, that's just weird. Okay. Let's switch to him and see what happens. Should tell us where he is anyway. There he is, in the base.
Home sweet home. Thanks. I'm glad to be part of the team.
Ah, it's the strangest thing. Alright, well. Fair enough. Let's just give him some of the standard equipment. He's got a .22 caliber as well. I don't have any extra bullets for him. You know what? Worst comes to worst. It's better to have bullets than not. And a piece of rebar as a weapon. Not my first choice. Okay, folks. That looks like it. We will once again view the vista that we will soon control. But, yeah, it's dark out. Okay. Well, that was not bad. We downed a Juggernaut, which I'm impressed with. Made some new allies. Wherever they are. Where are they again? Oh, look at that. Physicians are over there. We'll deal with them next time. New allies there. Wow, new allies there. These guys are new friends. There we go. Okay, we'll catch you next time.